So we've done Pythagorean theorem. That's when you have two sides. But today, Yusuf, we're doing a shortcut. And the shortcut can only be used if you have a right isosceles. It has to be isosceles triangle. Then you can use the shortcut. It has to be isosceles. Can somebody at Citali's table tell me what isosceles means? Yes, two sides and two angles are the same. Congruent, equal, perfect. So again, the shortcut only works if it's a right. Somebody at Ali's table, can you tell me what right means? What a right triangle means? An angle is 90 degrees, exactly. So make sure you've written this down. So notice I'm going to open up this flap and we're going to write the steps of how to do it inside. Okay? So, sorry. Here are your steps. Make sure you take good notes so that you can use them in the future. So it's a shortcut, and so the first thing you have to do to use is make sure that you can use a shortcut. Sorry, what was the question? This is page 49. It's the one that we started yesterday. Yes, open up the flap, Ali. It's still page 49. So you're going to make sure you can use a shortcut because you can't use it for every triangle. Make sure you can use the shortcut. So, what do you need to look for? Here's what you need to look for and make sure you can use the shortcut. First thing one of the things you need to look for is this. Two tallies. Two tallies tells you that two sides are the same. And if two sides are the same, that means it's isosceles. So why do we look for two tallies? Because that means that two sides are congruent. That means they're isosceles. That's the first thing you can look for. The other thing that you need to look for, that means that you can use a shortcut, is 90, 45 degrees. If you see 45 degrees, and then the other one is 90 for the box, a lot of times they won't put the other 45 because 180 minus 90 minus 45 is 45. So a lot of times they don't put the last one, but if you see this, that means you can use the shortcut. These are the two things that you look for to use the shortcut. So I'm going to show you an example of both. You either look for two tallies or 45 degrees. So let me give you examples of both. You see 90 degrees, you see a box, and you see two tallies. That means you can use the shortcut because you have two tallies. Or it might look like this. Here's 90 degrees, and here's 45 degrees. If you see this one or that one, you can use the shortcut. Questions so far? I haven't shown you how to use it. I'm just showing you when you can use the shortcut. When you have two tallies or 45 degrees. Those are the two times you can use the shortcut. So let me show you how to use the shortcut. Here's how to use the shortcut. How do you use a shortcut? It's a shortcut because you just do one, or there's only one or two things you do. Okay, here's the one. Either you have one. If you have, first you're going to circle the given side. You're going to circle the given side. They're going to give you a number outside, indicating it's the side length. If you have the leg when they say a leg, it means across 45 degrees. If you have the leg, all you have to do is multiply by square root of 2. That's all. That's all you do. You just multiply by the square root of 2. But if you have the hypotenuse, that one's across 90. All you do is divide by square root of 2. That is it.